From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Boston Red Sox. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Our starter in this one, Dustin May. What do we have on him?
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Victor Scott. A little bit low. And we are underway. May fires.
Oh, that's inside.
Swings through that one for strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Outside, and that is ball one.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Gorman went deep in his most recent game. May comes set. That's down and in. Runner at first with no outs here. Just missed. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. Two runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Scott at second, Gorman at first with no outs. On the outside corner, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with one away. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Alec Burleson in the box now. Takes strike 1. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's Contreras now. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Just missed.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Kicks and fires. This one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one is upstairs. Way outside, and the count is filled up. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And that'll load the bases.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Next to hit, Lars Nootbaar. Slap the other way, foul. May delivers. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got it! Huge strikeout there. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And ball 1. Not close with that one. 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Towards first, low. Takes it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Fenway, and pitching in this game, Miles Michaelis. What do you have on him, Chris?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Here's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. And And there's a foul ball. The next offering misses, and it's a ball to strike.
1-1.
Just missed. Swing and a foul out of play. Out to short. Win. Tosses across to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Michaelis, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Slider misses outside. That one to first, but that rolls foul. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. That's in there. That's strike one. 2 outs, base is empty. Line to left. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. It's a double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilyer Abreu. And a strike in there.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man at second. That's outside. And now it's even 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Off the plate, and it's 2-1. And that one missing low.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And the hitters count.
Trevor Story in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs. Here's Story now. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That's in there. 0-1. Headed towards the corner. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. A run comes in the play.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And another ball. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. That's towards center. Scott under it. And that is the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. On to the second from Fenway Park. All tied 1-1. Back in Boston, second inning set to go. Here's Nolan Arenado. May back to work. Line drive, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Pedro Pajes. 2 for 6 so far in the series. And a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And he's got a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So the batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, Victor Scott. Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off. Two in scoring position, nobody out here at the top of the second. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And it's a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So up next, Nolan Gorman worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And up next for St. Louis, Ivan Herrera. There's a strike. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Pages, the runner at third. Gorman at first. One gone. And that one cutting but missing down low.
2 strikes, the count.
Two on, one out.
Nope, outside.
In the dirt. Not in time. He's safe.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
One down, runners at second and third. And they're all loaded up. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. RBI single his last time up. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Fouled off. He was late. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Left field. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. The tag, and he's out of the plate. And that's a double play. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back inside Fenway Park, here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. That catches the outside corner. That's strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes. Ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Got him. 1 away. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And that is out of play. One out, base is empty. That one ripped. See you later. That's worth the price of admission. And this game is tied. It's 2-2.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And now, Carlos Narvaez. One down, base is empty. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 2-0. Michaelis, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff. It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And a 1-2. Base knock right field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now that is designated hitter,
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Grounded out his first time. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And that one sliced foul. Michaelis throws to first. Gonzalez dives back in safely. Runner on the go. Squirts away a little bit. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Gonzalez at second with 2 down. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 3-2.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Doubled his first time up. Outside low, and that's ball 1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit. He reached out a walk his first time. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. That one in there across the letters.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
The 0-1. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And it hits off the monster. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Fought off foul.
Ball 1.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And he makes the catch. And that's the inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Cardinals 2. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 1-2 to Contreras. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Big Red picks up the K. Lars Nootbaar now at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Nootbaar, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. 1 down, base is empty. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time, because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Win in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing, and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's out to center field. Rafaela has a beat on it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
And that one hit to first. He steps on the bag. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Next, for the Red Sox, center fielder,
And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. He's 0 for 1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Nootbaar makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
now batting, first baseman.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. They're still out in front, 5-2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Nolan Arenado.
He swings and fouls one off.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Foul ball. Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals. Doubled in his first AB. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there, and that one's gone. His first homer of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 5-3.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
So digging in, Victor Scott. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. And downstairs.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Red Sox by 2. Next pitch is downstairs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Gorman in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one fouled off. Two outs. That's inside.
Ball 1.
Red Sox leading it by 2. Up the middle. On the run. Throw to first. On the money. Nice play. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Fenway Park. And now here is Carlos Narvaez. Top of the zone for a called strike. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Kyle Leahy up and throwing. O'Brien getting loose as well. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. And it's off the Green Monster. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing we'll be happy with every time.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Miles Michaelis departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Tank Hence on the pitch here, on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Now it's going to be Romy Gonzalez. One. Slice the other way and foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Roman Anthony will hit next. First offering, and it just misses. Narvaez, the runner at second with 1 away. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Late swing, foul to the left. 1 out and a runner at second. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's Alex Bregman. There's the strike at the knees. Runners at the corners, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And they're up by 3.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Wilyer Abreu digs in now. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Swings through that one out in front that
1 ball,
time.
2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. First and second, 2 outs. Story the next to hit.
0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one is inside. First and second, 2 down.
2-1.
In the dirt, blocked. Pitch misses, and now 3-1. Jarren Duran waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Two on, 2 outs. That one finds the zone, and it's 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that'll load the bases.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So they're all loaded up. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. 0 for 2 in this one.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open. And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Got him swinging on the curveball. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
we're back here at Fenway Park. We go to the top of the fifth. Now up for St. Louis, Ivan Herrera. May back to work. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And now it's going to be Alec Burleson. Sliced hard but foul.
You know, these Cardinals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Bregman is under it.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman Wilson.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. He is struck out and he is walked. And that's in the dirt.
0-1, no strike.
And the 1-0. And another ball.
2-0.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're at the top of the fifth. And a foul ball. To the right side, Gonzalez throws to first, and Contreras is retired.
Now batting, left fielder Lars Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. In the air, out towards left center, Duran. And that'll do it. One for the Cardinals on the solo home run. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now batting,
Nathaniel Lowe now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. That's a strike. 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So a man at first. And here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez, 1 for 2. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at first, 1 away.
One ball.
Squirts
2
away
strikes.
a little bit. To second, and he's
You're
out.
I appreciate wanting to move up there, but that ball didn't get very far away. And getting thrown out as a result, sometimes you can be too aggressive on the bases.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for Boston. They still lead it, though, 6-4.
Down the young and what I owed them, trying to fit into an aura that I'm molded. Break the cycle of
Steven Matz on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Now, Mason Wynn.
Shortstop, Mason Wynn.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Justin Wilson, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Whitlock warming up as well. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye
Oh,
right
that's just
there.
out.
That
Full
one
count.
misses. Full count now. That one misses.
No, ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Nato comes in to take his cuts. That one finds the corner, and that's strike 1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. First and second, no outs. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Pedro Pajes. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
First
Ball
pitch
one.
doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that
Count
pitch
1-0.
down.
And a curve is down and in.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Pitch misses inside. 3 balls, no strikes.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Three-0 down.
Hey!
And they're all loaded up.
That's ball 4.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Victor Scott, 1 for 3.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Ball 1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And a ball evens the count.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Bases juiced, no outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground to third. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 6-6.
Well, some errors hurt way more than others, right? I mean, 2 runs come in right there, so definitely a tough one to get over, and that could have been a very different result if they make the play cleanly.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Gorman. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. On the ground, Bregman tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Steven Matz won't go any further tonight, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Greg Weisser will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ivan Herrera. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. 1 out, the runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering, he's in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Way high with that one.
Strike.
And it's 1-2. And that one missing low.
2-2 the count.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
I think he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. And it bangs off the monster. Run comes in from second. It's 8-6.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is foul back. Burleson stands at second with 2 gone. Battling here as he fouls it away. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Rafaela makes the grab. And that is that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Red Sox 6. Back here in Boston, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Romy Gonzalez. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Gonzalez measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. And that's outside. That one inside. 2 balls and a strike. Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. And a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And foul ball. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. That one in the dirt. Now 1-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kyle Leahy getting loose out there. Ground ball left side. Dives, but it's off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Down to third baseman, Alex Bregman. That one at the knees for a strike. Up and in, and the count even 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Here's a 1-2. Chases that one out of the zone. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Tank Hence done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, John King.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Liner, and this could be trouble. Coming home. 1 runs in. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Oh, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Second and third here, 1 away. Strike on the inside corner.
Ball.
Backed off the plate that time. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That misses, and it's 3-2. Jarren Duran in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two on, 1 out. Got him swinging.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Gorman throws to first in time, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Red Sox with an RBI double, and this is now an 8-7 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Garrett Whitlock.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. And the batter now, Lars Nootbaar. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Ball one there.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Breaking ball misses down and away. And now it's filled up. Got him. And one away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. In there at the knees.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-2 to count. He goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Arenado stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The next pitch misses. Now 2-0. And that one clips the corner. Breaking ball inside. And now 3 balls and a strike. In for a strike. Good slider.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Redbirds down quietly, and this remains a close one. It's 8-7. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Riley O'Brien.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Ceddanne Rafaela getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. And fouled off. With the tying run on at first, here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Bounce to the right side, and that goes foul. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. Late swing, fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Grounded to Gorman. And that will end the inning. Red Sox go down quietly, and this one remains tight. It's 8-7. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Justin Wilson. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Now it's the DH, Pedro Pajes.
I'm never giving up because I wear the crown.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Durant puts it away, and there's 1 away. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Gonzalez, not in time. That's a bunt single.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman, and that misses. Ball 1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Now snap throw to first, and he's back in on a dive.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And another ball. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And that clips the inside corner.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
The 2-1. There's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Runner takes off to third. Bregman fires across the diamond. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Catcher Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the bigs. He gets the intentional walk here and now a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder Alec Burleson.
First and second, 2 outs. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals.
Well, no better night than Sunday night when everyone is watching. You break out, you just let them know that you haven't gone anywhere.
Down and away for ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. So the Cards strand a couple. They still lead it, though, 8-7. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, JoJo Romero.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Back to the top of the order now. Romy Gonzalez digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Number 49. The closer is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Leahy also getting ready. Outside low, 2-0.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball 1. And that's down and away. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Alex Bregman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. And that drops in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting, he went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And in this critical spot, up steps Alex Bregman. And ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. In the dirt. Throws. Save. And both runners move up on the wild pitch.
Could be a costly one there. The tying run was already in scoring position, but now that go-ahead run is just a base hit away from scoring. Got to let it go and make some big pitches now.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Out towards left center. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. Tied up at 8-all.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Wilyer Abreu, the next to hit. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That one close, rule the ball. And it's 1-0.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Next one misses, and the count is 2-0.
Man, you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
3-0.
In the dirt, but cut close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that one fouled off. Drilled in the air out towards right center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Trevor Story.
Here's Trevor Story. The shortstop takes the ball.
Counts 1-0.
That one misses, and that's ball 2. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A massive home run. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add a pair. It's 10-8. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. A breaking ball up and in, you have to be careful to not jam yourself. The velocity's not going to do it, but your swing path can if you come off of the baseball. Pulled his hands tight to the body. Really good job of explosion through the zone and drove it out of here.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jojo Romero is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Kyle Leahy into the game. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Kyle Leahy.
I feel so dangerous when I become free. Even on days when I get lost, I'm right where I wanna be.
And next for the Red Sox, Jarren Duran. That one clips the outside corner. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Now
Nope.
1-1.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's
2 balls,
outside.
1 strike.
That one drilled left field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cards.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Aroldis Chapman. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
First baseman, Wilson Contreras.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Chapman, a 6'4" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Nootbaar at the plate and takes high there.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
There's the strike. The Redbirds trailing by 2 here at the top of the 9th. And that is downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is outside. Upstairs outside, that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a foul out of play. Strike 2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
One out left for the Cardinals. So now it's Nolan Arenado. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Fastball for a strike. Chapman is just 1 strike away. Tying run at the plate. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox slug their way to a win in this one.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crap, I gave me papers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the papers. While my shots are jumping like the Lakers. I run land with acres, you them because you papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing papers. And they call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I pressure on you on your stoop. With body shots.